All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praises, honor, and the glory unto YAHAWAH, BaHashem, YAHAWASHI, BaHashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and then to the elders of Great Millstone, GMS, for timing this truth. And honors to the brethren in the Akim that has been pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith. And to Wadi YAHAWAH, BaHashem, YAHAWASHI for allowing me and enabling me once again to come back to you brothers with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is simply going to believe okay? And that's really truly what it comes down to, is if you believe or not, man. And what shows that you believe is you continuing in this faith, you continuing in the fight, you continuing in the fight of faith, And what shows that you don't believe is you stop doing that. You end up going back into where you came from, which is the world. Most men that went back is because they don't believe. They don't believe that Yahawashi is going to come back with 1,007. They don't believe that the America, the place that they know is America, which is Babylon the Great, is going to be destroyed. They don't believe that they just don't believe those things. They don't have as the apostles would say, they lack vision. Okay, they lack vision. But see, us brothers, we believe. And for those that don't believe, it don't matter, man, because that's on you. All right, better you than us, better you than me. All right, but this is the book of Romans 3 verse 3. Chapter 3 verse 3. For what if some did not believe? And you do have those. You have those that believe what we say, and then you have those that don't believe a damn thing we say, man. But it's okay, because for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Heavenly Father without effect? So do you think that's going to affect the Most High's program? Do you think that's going to affect us? Do you think that's going to affect anything that will and shall and must come to pass? Of course not, man. In verse 4 says, God forbid, meaning hell no. Yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. You see that? But see, it's God forbid, man. It doesn't matter whether you believe it or not, man. Okay, because at the end of the day, the Most High's counsel is that is that which shall stand. Okay, Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 10, and it says, declaring the end from the beginning and from the ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. You see that? So the Most High's counsel, that is what's going to stand, and he's going to do all his pleasure. Whatever he wants, that is what shall be done. Okay? Whether you believe it or not. Okay? St. John chapter 3 verse 18, it says, and he that believeth on him, the him is the Father and also the Son. You got to believe upon the Most High Yahweh and his Son Yahawashi. Okay, he that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already. So those of you that don't believe, well, it's all good, because you were already chosen from the foundation of the world to not believe, to be a reprobate, to be ungodly, to just be a vessel fitted for destruction, man. Okay, he that believeth on him is not condemned, and he that believeth not is condemned already, because he believeth not in the name of the only begotten Son of the Most High. Ooh, Salakia, forgive me. But yeah, because you don't believe, and yeah, you got some men that do that, man. Here they'll be in the truth. Oh, Yahawashi this, Yahawashi that. Fall out and then come to the altar, or make their own lessons and be like, man, you niggas, you believing upon Yahweh and Yahawashi, man. Them ain't no such thing as the Yahweh. You know what I mean? You got men that would do that, man. Denying the power that have, matter of fact, who was that? Peter? I believe that was Peter. Denying the very power. Let me see. I believe that's 1 Peter 5 and 1. No. First Peter. Is it Second Peter? Chapter 2? I think it might be this one. This is 2 Peter 2:1. But there were false prophets among you, or as among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privately shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them. See, even denying the Lord that brought them, you see? And you got men that do that. They deny the Lord, they deny YAHAWASHI. They got men that'll give the Most High a time limit. If the Most High ain't back by then, I'm out the game. You got some men that do that, man. I got a life to live. Nigga, no, the life that you live is gonna be taken from you, man. In a moment, all right? in a flash of a blink of an eye, man. But it says, who privately shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them. See? And it says, and bring upon them swift destruction. You see that? Bringing upon them swift destruction. Damn. I don't know if you better hear that. It sounds like gunshots. I thought it was my car, and I was like, what the fuck is it? No, but I heard those were gunshots, I think. Hey, it is what it is, man. Hey, but that's the spirit, swift destruction. If those be gunshots, I mean, people might be putting off fireworks, but still, those sound like gunshots. This is Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 36, and it says, and he that believeth on the Son hath everlasting life, and he that believeth not the Son shall not see life. So those of us that do believe and endure unto the end, we're going to receive everlasting life. But for those that believe not, hey, you're not going to see life. And what's the opposite of life? Is death. And it says, but shall not see life, but the wrath of the Most High abideth on him. See that? So the wrath of the Most High, that is what's going to abide on you, man. For those that don't believe. Oh, matter of fact, because I ain't got too much time. But because I'm at the job right now still. But let me grab this and I'll end it here. Proverbs. It's the book of St. John, chapter 20 and verse 24. And it says, but Thomas and one of the 12 called Demas was not with them when Yahawashi came. And the other disciples therefore said unto him, we have seen the Lord. But he said unto them, except I shall see in his hands the print of the nails, and put my finger into the print of the nails, and thrust my hand into his side, I will not believe. Because Thomas' faith wasn't as great as the men that he was surrounded by. That's why it's called, henceforth in his nickname, so to speak, is Doubting Thomas. And after 8 days, again, the disciples were within, and Thomas with them. Then came Yahawashi, and the doors being shut, and stood in the midst of them and said, peace be unto you. Meaning he said, like, Shalom. And then said he to Thomas, reach thither thy finger, and behold my hands, and reach hither thy hand, and thrust it into my side. And be not faithless, but believing. And Thomas answered and said unto him, my power, my Lord, my power. Yahawashi saith unto him, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen, and yet have believed. And many other signs truly did Yahawashi in the presence of his disciples, which were not written in this book. But these are written that ye might believe that Yahawashi is the Hamashiach, the anointed, the Son of the Most High Yahweh, and that believing ye might have life through his name. And that's right. Believing, even if you haven't seen, believe it. You gotta have that vision, But I'm going to go ahead and end it here through the Spirit Akim. I pray this lesson was edifying, exhorting, and comforting. And as always, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Makakwadash. And it's on to the next one, brothers. Shalom.